Don't forget to check out thecrusadercave.com for education/entertainment, CPN videos, and so much more. Thecrusadercave.com. Now, enjoy the show.
How's it going, guys? That's right, the Crusader's back, and I've got some big news. Do you guys remember Fico 10, Fico 10T? Remember, everybody was freaking out over it. Oh my God, Fico 10T, we're gonna die. People are gonna be able to see our credit score over the past 24 months instead of just a snapshot. Remember, everybody was freaking out, making videos, and everybody was going apeshit? Well, here's the deal. It finally is starting to be implemented. And the first place it's gonna be implemented is with mortgages. Freddie Mae, Fannie Mac, they're going to actually be using Fico 10T in the very near future. Now, what does this mean? This means that when you're trying to get a mortgage using a Freddie Mae, Fannie Mac loan, they're going to be able to see 24 months of your credit history, so they're going to be able to see if something was just removed. They're going to be able to see if something was just added. They're going to be able to see pretty much everything. So it's going to be harder for people to get loans and use all the tricks that people have been using, like authorized user trade lines, credit repair removals, all that kind of stuff. That's just with mortgages. Now, as far as 2023 goes, as far as this entire industry, I'm gonna let you guys know something right now. I believe that there's definitely gonna be some changes that are gonna be happening. They're gonna be gradual. They're not gonna be, it's like everybody's waiting for, like one day everybody wakes up, snaps their fingers, and everything's different. It's not gonna work like that. You're not gonna wake up one morning and then, AU trade lines don't work. It's not gonna work like that. It's gonna be gradual over time. And just so you guys know, that gradual over time stuff is already taking place because the banks are now allowing less and less authorized users onto accounts because they know what people are doing. They're seeing that there's an actual market for authorized user trade lines, like companies like TRADELINESUPPLY Company and TRADELINEVAULT. You've got to think, there are businesses that have popped up that are selling authorized user trade lines, and they're, adding and removing people like clockwork. The banks are seeing this. They're not stupid. And they're trying to find a way to thwart it because, again, the banks, they want to make the money. They don't want you making the money. Banks want you to add an authorized user trade line or add someone as an authorized user, so they go and spend money and then they get more transaction fees and then the bank makes more money. The bank is in the business of making money. They're not in the business of helping somebody else make money. They really could care less. So as far as trade lines are concerned, I can see some changes happening. They haven't happened yet. And it may be a while, and it may be quick. I mean, who the hell knows as far as how fast things are implemented? I don't think it's gonna be real quick, but I do think that this industry cannot stay the way it's been. Just for the simple fact that you've got so many people on YouTube talking about it. Everybody's a credit expert now. I mean, just type in credit repair in YouTube. It's like everybody, hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? All making videos, talking about credit repair, regurgitating shit that they heard from somebody else. I mean, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, you guys all know that. When it comes to credit profiles, you guys all know what I'm talking about there. That shit, I mean, it is definitely going to be harder as the years go on, as the months go on, because let's face it, the banks don't want to take it in the butt. And you got to think there are certain people out there that they build a credit profile and they pay the bill and they do all the right stuff. But then you got a lot of other people who aren't doing that. There's a lot of people who are getting it, turning and burning it. It's like they almost expect like money is like somehow owed to them by the bank. It's crazy. It blows my mind how people are out there, doing the things that they're doing, not expecting shit to come back and bite them in the ass, which I promise you it will. Those are the people, though, that are screwing it up for everybody else. Those are the people that are screwing up, getting rid of the second chances for everybody. Those are the people that are, a lot of people have like a one and only hope in order to get like an apartment, a car, something. You guys, we've all been there. Those people that are turning and burning it, they're screwing it up for everybody and they're taking away that second chance, that out. Just so you guys know, just letting it out there. So as far as 2023 is concerned, I'm thinking that there's definitely going to be some changes. As far as I'm thinking the price of authorized user trade lines, you could see an increase, maybe not, but I'm thinking because the rate at which banks are not allowing people to add authorized users to accounts anymore, that's going to squeeze the supply. So what happens when a supply is squeezed? We all know that. Price goes up. So I'm just, I'm definitely looking for that in the future. I'm going to make a prediction here and I'm going to say that's going to happen. Now, as far as credit repair is concerned and all that kind of stuff, David Payne over at Everything Credit, he's the guy you need to go to as far as that's concerned. He does great work, and I mean, he's an honest guy, which is very hard to find in this industry. Same thing with Cameron Jefferson. Cameron Jefferson's awesome too. Now, he hasn't really been making videos in a while, so, you know, I guess he's off doing other things or what have you, but Cameron Jefferson's awesome too as far as going to for credit repair, if that's something you're looking into getting into or having done right now before things change. Another 2 places to go for authorized user trade lines is number 1, TRADELINEVAULT. The other one is TRADELINESUPPly. I like TRADELINEVAULT better because they're easier to work with. They don't ask for a bunch of documents. They're just real easy to work with. There's not a bunch of a headache. Whereas over at TRADELINESUPPly, you know, they don't take Cash App. You got to send in documents. It's harder to work with them. So I personally like TRADELINEVAULT. So as far as getting this stuff done, if it's something that you plan on doing, I strongly suggest you do it right now. Just saying, because who knows, these options may not be there in the near future. Now, before I go, I want to say this. A lot of people out there are talking about spending money, spending money. My advice to everyone right now is to save as much money as you possibly can, if you can, because who knows what the future is going to bring as far as the markets, and people talk about recession, all that kind of stuff, Bitcoin, stocks, housing. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. That's why everything's frozen right now. Nothing's going up if you haven't noticed. It's because everybody's scared. They don't know what to do with their money, and they don't want to get screwed. So whether it goes up, whether it goes down, you can never go wrong with having a nice nest egg of cash. That's a good position to be in. Just saying. So with that being said, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, crap. Community guidelines, please. I gotta get the hell out of here.